You know, life was easier as a kid, before the weight of the world was on your shoulders. I don't know about you, but my toys were fun. They didn't sit on the shelf in the package. They got played with a lot. My name's Doug, and I miss my toys. It turns out that one of the coolest Autobots is not actually an auto, but an aero. This is Jetfire, a decidedly untransformer-like transformer, having been created from a Macross mold and repurposed as a G1 transformer in 1985. I always thought this guy looked awesome, and he's definitely one of my favorites. Let's take a look at the specs first. Among the mysteries of science lies the key to victory. So he's a nerd. And it's cool, I dig that. His function is Air Guardian, and he can fly halfway around the world in 30 minutes, so he's pretty fast. He also has 4 particle beam cannons and heat-seeking photon missiles, so he's got a pretty decent arsenal too. Unfortunately, his tech is so advanced that it's yet unproven, and he's prone to mechanical failures. I'm sure those can crop up at the worst possible times, so that's not good. Now let's take a look at his scores here. He's got a strength of 6, so above average. He's got an intelligence of 10, where he is a science nerd, so that explains that. A speed of 10, halfway around the world in 30 minutes, I think that qualifies. Endurance of 4.5, that's probably due to all the mechanical failing and stuff. His rank is 10, so he's right up there with the upper echelon. His courage is 9, so he's pretty close to being completely fearless, but he's watching himself. His firepower is 7 1/4. The way they made it sound, I thought it would be higher than that. That's why I gave him the extra quarter above 7, because it kind of looked like that anyway. But 7 1/4. And lastly, his skill is 9 1/4. So he's a pretty skillful guy. Now let's check out Jetfire in action. Okay, so here's my Jetfire. We're going to start underneath here by pushing the wheels in. They click into place. Got to get all 3 of them. Got to move these little doors too. That's what holds them in. Even though they click into place and they kind of hold in pretty well on their own, but the door makes it look neat. Okay, and then we're going to fold these back wings down. They snap into place because that whole piece is going to get folded. Now we're going to start to try to separate the body here. This gets a little bit unwieldy, but I'm going to start here by pushing the feet apart so he can stand up. Actually, him standing like this is a partial form of one of his alternate transformations. I never really used it because I didn't care for it that much, but you could have him standing just like that too, and being like a firepower standing thing. Okay, we're going to fold that up, push the wings in, and start to move the arms out. But in order to do all of that, I need to get these legs out of the way. So I'm going to try to pry the legs off. They'll kind of swing down. There we go. And they lock into place so that he'll be able to stand up. This guy was always kind of cool too because he's got a lot of articulation. You can see that the legs bend at the knees and at the waist. There we go. Now I'm pulling the arms out since I've got room to do so. And now we're going to flip the whole other part of the plane body down to his back. That'll be his backside. Snap that into place now that the arms are out of the way. You can see too, I was talking about the articulation before. The arms move at the elbows and at the top there. I'm going to pull these little fists out. There we go. So this guy he had a lot of articulation compared to some of the models. He had more. We're going to put these head antennas up and turn the head around. And there's the basic robot right there. Stand him up. Okay. Now the next step is we're going to put the armor on him too. Now, these little plastic pieces here are really fragile, and I'm missing one of them. I'm missing one of the arm pieces, but also a couple of them, the little tabs have broken off over the years just because they were so tough to keep in one piece. But at least I still have most of them. The only way to get these to stay on, you gotta hold the one in place and then push the tabs in on the other one here, and can see that the little tabs fit right around there. We'll grab this. And this is what I was talking about. See, that piece there was prone to breaking off. In fact, the other one has a stress mark on it from where it could have fractured, but fortunately over the years it hasn't. So there's the leg pieces. This is the one arm piece I have left. It's missing a tab on the end, but it still fits to the arm okay. So we're gonna put that on. It's another reason, too, why I don't transform this guy back and forth too much anymore, because these armor pieces are so fragile they can break. And unfortunately, I couldn't find the other arm piece. I used to have it. I think I glued it together when I was a kid. And I don't know if it survived or not, but I have no idea where it is now. There we go. Push that back in so that the back is steady. And then he's got a back piece that has jets on it. You can see there's a tab broken off there, too, but the piece still fits on, because that's not really everything that holds it on. It slides up under here and then clicks into place. Okay, and these are the big jet pieces that go on his back. There, you can see it's got a cool Autobot insignia there on the side. I'm going to struggle with this a little bit. Put the other one on just the same way. You can see those big tabs there is what hold them in place. There we go. We'll turn them around and lastly we'll grab his gun. Put that in the little square in his hand. That's what that's for. There. That's Jetfire, fully transformed as a robot with his armor. Well, almost all of his armor. I thought I'd share him with She-Ra as well, just to see what she thought, and she was pretty indifferent. She acknowledged his presence, and that was about it. So there he is. That's Jetfire, one of my favorite Autobots of all time. Thanks so much for watching. If you're new to the show, welcome aboard. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back again and checking us out. I'll see you the next time on I Miss My Toys.